afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, master propaganda hero like defender of the fatherland. Off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Crossing in the Woods between the south. We got Cyrano De Bergerac here fighting for the OKW, Germany, Deutschland, the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitlerjugend, a rank 1 in 36 Oberkommandowist player as of this moment. There's north, we got insane elite video game master, aka Aimstrong, who's seemingly back here, along with Dev M out of nowhere, and I don't think there's any tournaments going on that might pay them, so who knows why. But the other way, he's here though with Vanguard, Mobile Assault, Special Weapons, Triple Infantry here for Aimstrong, double section start. Setting out there for King Country with the Kuwait following up for Cyrano. Your Sturmpan is moving towards the centre there. Cyrano the Bergerac by there. I believe he's Greek, to make it more interesting. And the point there, also big thanks to Clemens or Clemens for donating and support the Propagandacast. Big thanks to you, Clemens, for supporting me and allowing me to keep doing what I do on a daily basis. Goes a long way to help me out there. And of course, if you listen here and consider, please do. It does help me out. It allows me to pay for food, rent, and who knows other things in the future. So if you can afford it, you are most appreciative to do it. Links in the video description. But anyways, back to the fight here. Just a quick message there of appreciation as we wait here for the fighting to happen. First shots fired. Lee Enfield versus Sturm Pioneers. Cyrano there tried to wheel around here. I think he's in this case basically trying to bait the section into a closer quarters engagement. The Sturm Pioneers can win. In this case though, Aimstrong does not take the bait, instead quickly cutting down the Jurgen. Cyrano instead tries to pull in for an engagement. In this case though, this is quickly turning against me. We'll probably have to fall back unless he can get some footage to flank in. I think that's his plan B here. And I think Aimstrong is already sensing he might in fact get flanked here. I mean, otherwise this engagement will not make much sense, in fact, though he's moving a Vickers and he's setting up in such a way that such a flank is gonna get punished. Absolutely strong start there from Aimstrong, aiming strong at Cyrano, quickly causing huge casualties without losing a single soul. He's just killed 3 Sturm Pioneers and a Volksgunner, maybe 2, without losing a single man. This is an astounding engagement here for Aimstrong, and Cyrano the Bergerac, I think this case was heavily punished for just choosing an engagement that was in no way favoured towards him. We got more Volksgunners out for him, another section out here for Aimstrong. The section setting out there with 3 kills, Vickers following up. He's got to probably try and set a pin of some sort against Cyrano here in the early game, who does have a few points, that's something. Medikits being laid down. Of course, there's men that's going to need some serious healing there after finding the spritz. And there you go. Quick occupying position up, turning the tables here on Cyrano. Kubang taking a bit of damage, but there we go. First Tommy down in this engagement. Biggest grab the centre victory point here. Full to Sturm Pioneers. Oh, forgot to reinforce those fully. That can be a bit nasty when it happens. Kubang could continue to try more territory, maybe sneak up behind, cut off from the territory there, but so far Aimstrong is leading in aggressively here versus Cyrano the Bergerac and the 12th SS. Aimstrong both fighting here for the Guards Armour Division. We got another full squad on the way there for Cyrano de Bergerac. So Kubang moving up the east, they're going to secure territory there. Very good. Fultz moving up here. He's probably going to try and push for the center. You can see that Aimstrong is just falling back with his Vickers. He's probably thinking he can do something else with it there, anticipating perhaps another flank here. Perhaps even thinking his opponent's seen the machine gun there, so he's going to move it up here to cut off any flanking attempts. And Cyrano de Bergerac, oh dear, just as he thought the coast was clear, Cyrano walks in, even perhaps realising he could shift elsewhere. Either way, that was really close there, really close. Still, Fultz being pushed back, another set of sandbags there, not using these from this one, we can sort of cover better here. Nice work there by Aimstrong, and Kubang then can now run around here behind them lines instead of finding out the section. And there you go, Biggest caught out in the open, could land some damage in, then Fultz needs to begin to better cover. The Jurgen sticks his out too far, could get the entire unit suppressed here. But it's too late now to move about. If they do try to move, there's more likelihood to get suppressed here. Section Marine Sturm Pioneers need to pull up here to have a better chance of getting some hits in on them. Oh dear, and there you go, troops suppressed, need to retreat here. They might try and suppose pop off an incendiary grenade here. I mean, he doesn't end up doing it. Almost got some damage in the Vickers, but sadly not enough. Had he pulled the Fultz into better cover there early, he probably could have done better. Full squad, they need to push up here on the west side. We got troops pushing on the west side, realising again that Aimstrong's now pushed towards the centre east. Cyrano at least tries to avoid here Aimstrong's, I think, strong centre, and I think that's of the tactically salient decision there by Cyrano de Bergerac. Who's also taking up there. Battle Group Headquarters up. Obviously, Mechanised Regiment is just not happening versus the Brits. The AC can largely just lock it all down with no real reward here for the Oberkommandowist. Troops healing reinforcing. No doctrine choice there yet for Cyrano and the 12th SS Hitlerjugend. So named because, initially at least, all the recruits were actually drawn directly from the Hitlerjugend. That's a fun little side note there. The unit was established, I think, in 1943 in Normandy and relied on a cadre of men from the 1st SS Panzerdivision Leibstandarte. That's a fun fact. Pushing out the west side here, drawing in territory. Very good work here. But we got a snap out here for Aimstrong, further putting pressure on Cyrano De Bergerac, who has taken up, gone for saps. It'll likely be the AC being reached, so it's their requisition, so he could pull it out, because I imagine Aimstrong is not going to be surprised by a flat half track, though there could be a blind spot there for Aimstrong. That could be a blind spot. Cyrano not upgrading his men there with assault rifles in a panzer track, perhaps anticipating an AC. I mean, an AC would be rather unpleasant right now for Cyrano to deal with. But he can go for the flak half track now. You'll see the pulse spot, and there you go. Got the 251-17 on the way there for not Aimstrong, but Cyrano De Bergerac. We got mines being laid down here by Aimstrong, possibly anticipating some kind of light vehicle rush, or just, wanting to ruin Cyrano's day. I mean, that's a good spot to mine. Overall, folks are trying to avoid here the sniper. Moving about with his boys, anti-tank rifle here. We got Fulcher sneaking about. And there you go, big push to gain eastern fuel points. One, because see now Aimstrong focusing heavily on the centre. Is actually leaving both fuel points open here to Cyrano, who quickly takes advantage of this, which is definitely, I think, really well spotted there by Cyrano. That way, playing around Aimstrong's focus and just creating a very, very strong group. But again, struggling then with sort of broader map control. And then once he got the flag half track, he might be able to break the group somewhat. Of course, it's not going to be as necessarily too easy. And there you go, forced to retreat here, right past the Vickers and the sniper. That's going to be a lot of damage. As all of this is happening, you can see that Aimstrong leads to the assault on the calf point here with section and sappers. But the flag half track will arrive in a few moments. That way, counterattack and punish Aimstrong. At least push him back. Mines being laid down here. Western fuel being harassed as well. We can see that Aimstrong is looking to regain fuel control here versus Cyrano. And there you go, flag half track arriving, section out in the open. And there you go, pushed away, pushed away. Fulsker setting out here. Kuban going to need some repairs at some point. Sturm Pioneer sneaking about. Almost got the eastern fuel point. And mines being laid down here by Aimstrong. Does he see it though? Does he see it? I don't think he does. Oh. There we go, he saw it. Sappers suppressed by their own mine. Good Lord, Tommy, I told you to put the safety on. I wouldn't make it work. Shut up, Tommy. Shut up. Mines was out there. Cyrano, of course, with this anticipating mines. There you go. More mines being laid down here for Sniper. Also reeling himself to the sniper. There we go. First team with Sniper. Oh, turning to the sniper. Heavy damage being done there. Cyrano's flak half tack apparently is a big surprise to Aimstrong, who's going for the 6-pounder gun to counter it, not the AC. He probably wants to try and pull for a fast center here versus Cyrano. Cyrano, I would say, making a mistake versus Aimstrong. He's laying down the mines while he's grabbing the point, meaning Aimstrong theoretically can spot them doing it. I mean, it could be intentionally done, so that way, of course, Aimstrong to slow down a bit, but at the same time, if not, it's just going to be a waste of a mine there by Cyrano. So we'll have to see there. Just quickly turn the tables here once more. And Aimstrong now with a flak half track. It is turning to be a complete game changer for the German army here versus Aimstrong. Flak half needs to fall back here. Sturm Pioneer the section here. Grabbing points here as well. Note sandbags here being utilised in the manner, so he can't really use them for heavy cover. Very good work there by Aimstrong. Flak half's going to need some repairs. And back here, I mean, he really can't take up fast anytime now. Aimstrong very much does have the lead there, but he can't stall and delay Aimstrong from taking up any further soon. And all is just keep up the pressure there, which is definitely good. But the flak half that's going to need some repairs. And I'm also surprised that Cyrano is not upgrading his full with his assault rifles versus unupgraded sections. That could, prove, I think, sufficient to just get some good hits in versus his opponent. It's trying to give his folks a better chance versus the sections and the sappers. There you go. Western fuel point resecured. Sneaking up here. Cyrano just utilising aggressive mobility versus Aimstrong, who switches over to Vanguard and raid operations to counter that aggression there. But allowing to just quickly at least take up territory there. So some very aggressive movements here from both players. Cyrano certainly, I think, putting Aimstrong here to the test so far. And Aimstrong definitely not making it easy for Cyrano. He could be able to go for commandos here if he wants to. I think Cyrano's big mistake though is just not going for assault rifles. Did he also just lose a full gun of his squad? He did. That's a pretty big loss. There you go. Aimstrong's going to call in the commandos. I think that's going to force here Luftwaffe choice for Cyrano. Falchi make himself counter this might be necessary. Something you need infantry zone. He's going for the MG34 though. He's going for the MG34. Still no assault rifles. Still no assault rifles. I'm a bit not too keen on that one in the current circumstances here, considering Aimstrong and what he's doing. Section moving up here, mines at the ready, Schuhmine. Fulls they're standing ready. So when our assault rifles arriving, when sie produce them and see to get them out towards us. Oh, so 1946 if we're lucky. Oh, yeah. That's the thing about Wunderwaffen. It's the stuff of wonders, and the stuff of wonders is dust. Mine spotted, being dealt with. Grabbing the eastern fuel point there as well. We can see now Aimstrong switching away from his initial tactic of just relying on a large core of troops, and now switching out to more aggressive, rapid tactics here versus Cyrano, who now seems to be sort of switching towards the other thing, meaning he now loses control of the fuel point. So that is not good for Cyrano then, particularly since he did just lose an infantry squad, and Aimstrong is only getting more here with an air landing officer. Flag half taking rushed eastwards. Commanders there flanking ND-54. These troops are support. Oh, there we go, suppressed, but still need support before they get too close with a light gun bomb. Oh dear, that was a poor charge I think there by Cyrano. Sniper joins in, that's going to lose the MD-34. Does push back the Vickers, but tactically that was unwise, I would say there by Cyrano. That was tactically unwise. He should have moved in something to support them fast. He should in fact pull back the Volksgruppe support from there. Now pushing in here, Aimstrong strikes back with the full fury of the Commonwealth. Flag half attack, Volksgruppe moving in. Large counter attack here as he grabs the eastern fuel point there with his Raketenwerfer. Aimstrong, while they have to take up, they can soon go for Cromwell's or the centre. Cyrano will soon only be able to first take up. Now there we go, does get the Schwerer Wehrmacht on the way there. Note here, I was flanking about here, trying to perhaps threaten an anti-tank. Let's not go back. Got a section coming up here. Of course, he could threaten the sniper. Flak half-tech falling back there. And, incendiary grenade off. Truck arriving here. Troops reinforcing, setting out. The Sturm Pioneers being rushed out here for Cyrano. And we got the sniper there with 12 kills so far. Section of the 5 MD-34. Sturm Pioneers not fully reinforced, being conscripted into the fight already before they're ready. And up north, we got the big service, the Volksgrenadiers. We've got no heavy cavalry to really lie behind. Kenov standing about. He could shoot the woo up the flak half attack to deal with it there. Mine stand there. Good job there by Aimstrong. And man, there'll be a Schwer punted cores up around here to then cover up the area. Make it harder for Aimstrong to do anything silly there. Damaged engine on the flak half track. They're moving in with the sniper there. And there you go. He might lose the flak half track. It's going to be pretty close. The Schwer punch course going to be engaged as well here. It's going to be pretty risky. He needs to move in fast. He needs to counter attack with everything he has. That was definitely not, I think, the best setup there for Aimstrong. 6 pounder guns should be able to deal with it. Oh, he's going to have to cancel it. He's going to have to cancel it. That's going to be a huge resource loss over here for Cyrano. He didn't get to do it. That's a huge tactical blunder. That's a lot of manpower. More importantly, fuel lost. The thing is, if the truck gets destroyed before it builds up, you get amount of fuel refunded by buying 5 gets in terms of damage. But right here, he didn't. So he just lost 125 fuel. That is a massive loss for Cyrano. Massive loss. He did get the anti-tank gun, and if we could steal it, that would be helpful there versus any tanks that Aimstrong will be throwing at him. But good golly, Miss Molly, that was not good. There we go. Officer trying to heroic there, charge in, but does not work out. I also think Aimstrong actually just lost a section there, so that helps out a bit. More commanders on the way for Aimstrong. No tanks as of yet. Is he actually thinking he can get away with a crocodile? That would be pretty ambitious, to put it mildly. The loss of that Schwer punted quarters was a definite misplay there by Cyrano. Definite misplay. And there you go, troops being got the flak half tech still supporting. Grenades going off, so there you go. Several units retreating here for Aimstrong. He's also hitting the fuel point there, very good. Tiny chance of maybe getting a wipe here, which would I think be helpful here for Cyrano. I mean, if we can get any more wipes in, that would be amazing. But it does not happen. He meanwhile can try and push ahead. But he's got to replace it, and of course he needs to get the anti-tank and operable as well. More importantly, he needs to fix up that bloody flak half track. That was definitely a serious and unfortunate event there for Cyrano and the 12th SS, orchestrated all by the insane elite video game master, aka Aimstrong. 6 pounder gun there being pulled for reinforcement healing. That's going to prove to, I think, critical here. There go, flanking the Vickers as he tries to go through the victory point. If he can wipe that one, that would be pretty big. Maybe he can steal it, but close but no cigar. So close. Oh, he did get it. He did get it. And the section got suppressed because the Reds had to get away with stealing it now. That's going to help a lot out as well. I mean, that's 2 weapons stolen from Aimstrong, plus he's took out a section. I mean, the Cromwell's going to have an impact, but these sort of things they can help out. They can help bleed and slow down Aimstrong, so this is good. This is less good. You can see that Cyrano makes the very right decision of retreating immediately. Cromwell sitting out here, officer up top as well. Flak half track falling back, understandably. 6-pounder gun set up. There we go, opening up the crumble here. Could punish Aimstrong, who possibly did not anticipate the anti-tank gun being such a ready state. There we go, could get Panzerfausted. There we go, Fritz is on it. Look at me, I did it. I Panzerfausted. Oh, scheiße, it's still moving. It's still moving. Ah, scheiße, c'est triste. C'est triste. Rushing the anti-tank gun there. No support there against infantry. And the other one he can't finish off there. So, while he was able to heavily damage Cromwell, even cripple it, he's not able to finish it off so far. Got the flak after him to deal with the commandos. Officer. How unsporting. A 2-centimeter flak. Damn, Jarrys. There's going to need to be up the flak after he deal with it. Lost a unit. Oh dear, that's quite unpleasant there for Cyrano. I'm not entirely sure what he lost. Looks like it was the 6-pounder gun crew that got reported that. For example, if the crew with an infantry unit and then gets swiped, it will get reported as an infantry loss. Fun fact. There you go. Aimstrong and they're making a run off here with the 6-pounder gun. He's attempting to, at least trying to stop the flak half-track. Fox is moving ahead here. Shortening out the flak half-track here. Cyrano's still not going for doctrine. I really part of me thinks, he would benefit from Luftwaffe. Though he could end up having to go for fortifications and pack 45 things turn out sufficiently unpleasant. Big 2 points wise, while he also needs to do something. He's quickly falling behind. He's trying to catch a Cromwell. That one's getting away despite the damaged engine. Akedov just standing about, not even grabbing the point. And he got the he got a unit elsewhere. Another loss for Aimstrong, though. Oh, looks like it was here that actually got wiped out. And there we go. Cyrano does end up going for Luftwaffe. He does end up calling the Fallschirmjägers for something more immediate to pressure here. I think he's just thinking, alright, I just depleted most of my opponent's infantry. Or at least I feel like I did it. I could try to push ahead here to gain sort of a further advantage on the field, because the tank's going to be out for some time as well. It's a bit risky in some ways, but it could perhaps give Cyrano here enough momentum to, do something. But he needs to hit the cuff once. He also needs to gain some fuel soon enough so he can actually begin taking up again. Also charging forward to the Fallschirmjägers. Oh, and the flak half-track. The results are unsurprisingly not pretty. We got oh god, the light gun bomb just wiped the Fallschirmjägers. 380 manpower just gone in the blink of an eye. That was not good there for Cyrano. Not good. Huge loss there. Huge loss. It's going to help offset things there for Aimstrong. But there you go, trying to deal with the commanders here by the glider. Saying he can't kill them faster than they can reinforce, but he can certainly keep a map. Oh, he needs to retreat now. He needs to retreat. Retreat. Works so. Oh, he's really trying to. Oh, he got them. He got the commanders. Lost his Sturm Pioneers. Oh, God. Heavy. Significant loss there for Cyrano, but he does inflict further losses than Aimstrong. The problem is now, of course, the tank's about to get ready. He's only got like Ked in there for now. Oh, boy. This is certainly a tense fight. We got a replacement Sturm Pioneers one way. Noting Cyrano's got like a ton of munitions. He probably should use some of those. And he probably is going to need an MD or Panzershake on his Sturm Pioneers just to have a chance of Cromwell alongside like Kevin. Again, the loss of the 6-pounder gun did not increase his chances of stopping the Cromwell, that's for sure. Aimstrong there going for a replacement commander squad to support the 7th Armored Division. Replacement Sturm Pioneers out. And there you go, he's going for the Raketen Panzerbüchse to stop the Tommy armor. We see in the meanwhile in the west, Cyrano De Bergerac securing territory, Cromwell rolling ahead boldly and aggressively. Cromwell sneaking about, sweeping through the rear lines here of Cyrano De Bergerac, looking for any stray Germans to, well, annihilate. Need to treat the Fulton squad before it's too late. Oh dear, could already be too late here though. Could be too late. Other Fulton squad being pursued by the Cromwell. Ah, Cyrano, your units! 9! Ah, scheiße. Flak half-tech being sent with the machine gun eastward. Panzership with a Kenner going in pursuit of the Cromwell to hunt it down. Aim for the threats as a side arm. If it can't move, well, we can easily kill it. There we go. And there you go, timing the Panzerfaust very well there. Damaging the engine. Some players do tend to mistime the Panzerfaust for sure, and the Panzerfaust going off first rather than after any other damage. And there we go. Commanders, though, it's going to make it harder for him to push in. There you go. Almost got the Cromwell again, but it does mean it's going to be off the field for some time, which is of some use there to Cyrano. We should probably try and take up again, and this time set it up in a better spot. And there you go. He does make a second attempt there for a schwerpanzert Cortes. This is definitely a high-intensity fight here between Cyrano and Aimstrong. Flak after me up. We got mines being laid down there by Aimstrong, expertly on it, but caught while laying it down. And the mine didn't go off. So close. The commanders are flanking here. The MG-34 pulling east was there to grab the victory point, the fuel point there. Good. Aimstrong was pulling ahead. Team quickly through soon go for the crocodile, which would be absolutely devastating. Oh, he lost the machine gun. He lost the machine and gewehr. Oh, go. Set it up within the base. Cyrano. I fear he might not have learned the lesson there. As a commando, and I'm also a bit confused why he's not upgrading his Volksgrenadiers with the assault rifles. I mean, the thing to keep out with the assault rifles, they're straight up upgrade. They do not lose DPS at short, medium, or long range. It's a full-on benefit, a bonus. So him not upgrading the assault rifles when he's got that many munitions, I would definitely say is a mistake by Cyrano. A big mistake. He did instantly though put the machine gun to rest there. Comment on the way for Aimstrong. Holy smokes, he's not sitting behind here. He's not going to do anything, say, like going for, you know, waiting out and giving Cyrano more time. He's just going to go straight for the Comet tank. Cyrano, I think, is going to have to go for Jagdpanzer here to have a chance. Also, get their machine gun back. And get some assault rifles up. Some Sturmgewehrs, man. Some Sturmgewehrs. He'll probably also have to rely on this airborne assault. I could probably see he wants to save up for it, but at the same time, if you save up too much, you might end up, you know, forcing yourself into a situation where you need. I mean, in that regard, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So it's a bit dangerous the way he's doing it here. It is a bit dangerous. In my opinion, anyways. Hitting the fuel point, or the victory point there. He's certainly falling behind Aimstrong. And the 7th Armoured Division, Chrome being worked on. Commodore almost done here. On then from the 11th Armoured Division, which I believe was the only British Armoured Division in Western Europe to actually receive the Comet tank before the war was over. Fun fact. Run for the MG-34 there. Comet's heading out. Flag half takes upon, of course, at 82 bar, it becomes a lot better dealing with British because it gains a damage bonus, which makes it notably more lethal. Commanders bringing up here. Comet engaging, you need to retreat. Panzer nearby can support. Raketenwerfer as well. Rockets flying. He could Panzerfaust. Here we go. Damage engine. Needs to pop smoke in the flag half track. Then again, that blocks the line of fire of the flat Raketenwerfer. Oh, he lost the Raketenwerfer. He lost it just to hit 82, but there you go. Cyrano taking no chance. He calls in the Luftwaffe in a desperate attempt to take out the Bloody Comet. Sadly, the guy with machine guns arrived first. All the machine guns, in fact, arrive. Apparently none of the cannons arrive. That's a bit unfortunate. None of the tanks bunching up there. Looks like he hasn't realised he's within the zone. And there we go. The Luftwaffe strikes. The wrong tank. Second Luftwaffe strike takes out most of the infantry. The Raketenwerfer recruit. And the Raketenwerfer misses. The Raketenwerfer misses, trying to crush the infantry, preventing him from finding the Panzerschreck. Comet might get away. There you go. Main gun out. Main gun out. They both get away. Oh, 9 fire. There we go. He got the Comet. He got the Comet. And then he almost drops and he gets the Raketenwerfer. And there we go, the Luftwaffe finishes off the Cromwell. The Luftwaffe finishes off the Cromwell. Holy smokes. I don't think I've seen such intense engagement in months. Oh boy. I suspect Cyrano might need a smoke after that one if he smokes. Calling in the fire team, making the sappers. He needs to be careful he doesn't make a creep drop and just lands them too close. As that's basically what went wrong there. They landed too close to the objectives. And weren't quite enough time to get up the equipment, meaning they were just easy targets for the defenders and the local peasants. 6-pounder guns are pursuing the anti-tank gun. Might get it wiped there, but good lord, that was horrific for Aimstrong. I don't think he anticipated things would go like that. He did not anticipate. I think he got overconfident with both his tanks, and Cyrano just slapped him down. There we go, heroic charge, said the officer leading his men to greater glory. We also finally got assault rifles up for Cyrano. Finally, though, in this case, Versovetsky, free-hand landing officer with the silenced den guns. That doesn't quite work out. Could also consider maybe some orbital gun at some point, but tanks definitely, I think, going to be a priority here for Cyrano. Good lord. Oh, he's trying to salvage you, but there we go, commands appeared. Oh, he's not paying attention. Oh. And the mine goes off. Well, good thing we weren't standing there. You idiot. Fighting over the officer. Bang grenade, Gewaltladung. Will they get vengeance for the officer? Fallschirmjäger squad. There we go. Ah! And there you go. Huge puff of smoke. Fallschirmjägers are forced to retreat as well. A lot of troops are healing and forcing. Grabbing the northern point. More commandos away there for Aimstrong. He's just getting the commandos. I mean, they work. Veteran 5, they're supported by an MG-34. Western field being lost there to Aimstrong again. Victory points wise. Aimstrong still got a lead here. Cyrano De Bergerac and the 12th SS. And there we go. Commanders out for Aimstrong. MG-34 remaining. Oh, that's Vickers actually remaining control of the fuel point. He's not willing to risk losing that one. He needs those panzers. He's about to lose the access to it. He needs to grab that point here as well, I think. He's also getting more replacement forces, getting assault rifles though again. Opposite on this stage, I think could also help him out. And there you go, MG-34 forces all opening up here on the advancing commanders. Pop up a light gun bomb. This time though, he dodges it. He dodges it well. Sabres repulsed here. Fallschirmjäger good to go. You can soon go for a Panther 4, though of course the question is he's going to go for a Panther instead or a Jagdpanzer, but at this stage a Jagdpanzer would probably have the biggest effect. They could put more pressure on Aimstrong's infantry. We'll see what Cyrano ends up with here though. I still think you should add some more short rifles to his Volksgrenadiers. I'm a bit surprised he's been rather slow in getting those up. Quick incendiary grenade here, burning up the officer.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Securing points here. And then going to go for the Panzer, going to go for the Jagdpanzer, but it seems like Cyrano. Oh, there we go. He's going for the Jagdpanzer though. So he's feeling pretty confident. Oh, he's going for the Panzer. Alright, I was just a little bit, I kind of would have figured a Panzer 4 here personally, but yeah, he goes for the Panzer 4. Smoke just sort of randomly popped there. Like a third-rate party magician. Pops off the smoke too early. Commanders creeping up, there we go. Unleashes the ambush, light gun bombs, and the forces there repulsed. Loses Ludwig.
They're trying to take it.
And they're going head straight to the Vickers, right next to the mine. Heading for the fuel point there. Heading for the victory point. Needs to get some troops to support the Fallschirmjägers. Panzer IV was almost on. He could, in theory, rush in the Panzer IV to provide carrying fire there for the Fallschirmjägers against Aimstrong's troops. Now the question is, does Aimstrong now try to play for the Crocodile, or does he go for the Comet again? Does he go for a Cromwell? I mean, there's several options here for Aimstrong. Several options. Vickers forces are standing about. Panzer IV pursuing. Ooh, drives right past them. You should definitely add the pin-lock machine to the Panzer IV. It really benefits from it. Generally most tanks do. But so far no sign of that. Got a big push into the Fallschirmjäger support here by the Volksgrenadiers. Bomb grenade at the right time. There we go. Would do well. Slightly misjudged things, but still does force them to stop the pursuit. And allows the Fallschirmjäger to help finish off with the support from the Volksgrenadiers. Got though another commander squad flanking in. Panther IV support, but there goes 6 gun shooting up. The Panzer IV from the front. Aimstrong closing on the Comet. Retreats the wounded veteran officer there. Sandbags up. Interesting position there from Cyrano. Fortunately moving up, you're going to hit the point here, further putting pressure on Aimstrong as he hits sort of closer to the base, which might cause Aimstrong to sort of lash out a bit. As it also means his cuff point here could get threatened by Cyrano De Bergerac and the 12th SS. He seems a bit more cautious now. He probably feels like he doesn't want to throw his advantage. I mean, he's seen Aimstrong to an extent do that, so Cyrano is, shall we say, more cautious about that. There you go, straight up assault into the MU-34. A kid there for the Fultz goes here. He's going for a flag emplacement. He's actually, by Joe, building a flag emplacement. Here's even more fun. The gun is automatically aiming. It's a Trubunderwaffen. Yeah, but it can't shoot, so we don't allow that. Just gonna need to fix it up. Still, a flag emplacement. Wow. Fight versus Aimstrong. The next involves a flag emplacement. I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
They really should repair it though. I mean, it's going to take a few sneezes. That thing's going to fall apart. But it's actually the first I've seen it actually just automatically aimed after Aimstrong's troops. Like he's just possessed. Kruppstil, sentient enough to want to kill Englishmen on his own. That'd be a really good thing to try and sell to certain countries. Anyways. Needs to be fixed though, needs to be repaired. I mean, it's... Oh, there you go. It has been repaired or what? Nah, doesn't look like it. Might be a bug there. I know it seems to show it's repaired. There you go, section pushed back. There you go, now I can see for some reason, like... It'll at times show itself being fully repaired, but he really needs to repair it. I mean, it's just going to take a second hit from the 6-pounder gun, but so far... Got the officer though. Huge loss there for Aimstrong. Huge loss. Massive even. Like catastrophically. Dude, holy shit, they're actually pretty cheap. 280 manpower. That's cheaper than the Panzer Grenadier squad. Forcing the need to retreat. I think Aimstrong at this point is playing for the Crocodile. Gebalteladung commands the dodge it easily. Memory of their fallen officer, Lieutenant Harry Crispy Crispin. Get it quiet here, things are slowing down a bit. Aimstrong is basically conserving manpower at this stage to save up for the Crocodile. As for Cyrano, he's just going for another Panzer IV, and he's sadly not repairing the flak half track. Really should do it. I mean, it's going to take a single hit, that thing's going to just fall apart. But at least he added machine gun to the Panzer IV. Less than 7 points left now for Aimstrong. Oh, he's going for the Yak Panzer. Cyrano, the problem in this case, I think, making the right judgment that his opponent's likely going to play for a really heavy tank, so he's going to need something that can actually penetrate its high better. Plus, he's got sufficient anti-infantry with the fudge mix, the Fultz Grenadiers, and of course, the flag emplacement. And there you go, he's going to destroy it. Precision is also, I think, a bit weak, but he should have repaired it. There we go. He failed to repair it. That was definitely a mistake there by Cyrano. But at least he went for it. At least he went for it. I mean, that's exciting in itself. But that'll become meta. Part of the meta. Anyways, we've got a Crocodile out there for Aimstrong. The last gasp, the last push here for King and Country, I suppose. Oh, that works. Well, he goes down in flames along with it. But the Yak Panzer's almost done here. He's got Panzers, the Kidnappers. He's got infantry. And of course, also theoretically, there's actually just about assault to rush past it and actually clear out the anti-tank weapons. He's got 2 of them, by the way. There you go, Yak Panzer out here for Cyrano De Bergerac. Ooh, 6-pounder guns moving up aggressively here. How will Cyrano try and defuse the situation? If he can. I mean, right now he's exposing his flanks, so theoretically a big push from Cyrano here could get behind him, do a lot of damage, and there you go. With that assault, he could really just sweep him away. He's not going for it. And we got commanders, they're coming up the flank. There you go, they get spotted, they get spotted. Panzer moving like Kevin moving up, Fultz moving in as well. Need to pop a grenade here to flush them out, and I still think round assault would be a great choice as well to help flush out the anti-tank guns faster. There you go, commanders almost wiped out. Flanking behind the anti-tank guns, Yak Panzer infantry stand from the front here, catching Aimstrong's and post here with the Crocodile and the 6-pounder guns in a pinch maneuver there. Yak Panzer moving up, so 1 6-pounder gun down, Fultz moving through the fires of hell. Still no bang to assault though, bit of a shame there. There you go, damage engine now. The Crocodile, I would say, is pretty much dead in the water. being shot at from all sides. Its thick armor hide is being repeatedly pierced. And there you go, wiped out, and Aimstrong got destroyed by Cyrano De Bergerac right here on Crossing in the Woods. A brutal fight, I would say, with a lot of momentum, a lot of back and forth here, and certainly some big action scenes. This fight had, I say it all, including a flag emplacement. How often do you see that? Falchi makes all that, but it's really some good play there by Cyrano De Bergerac. Also good play by Aimstrong, but at times it feels like he got overconfident and played his hand too strong without any sort of backup options, which allowed Cyrano then to deliver some really great slaps there to Aimstrong. He could also benefit and maybe from some Bren guns here and there, or some more mines. But overall, strong play from both players and well played by Cyrano De Bergerac. That was really close at times, and could easily in some cases going against Cyrano De Bergerac, allowing Aimstrong to win this. I mean, that was really close. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dane. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye.